Welcome, adventurers! Today we will take you on an extraordinary journey to discover the hidden treasures of Lombardy, a region rich in natural beauty, fascinating cultures, and culinary delights that will delight your palate. With nearly 10 million inhabitants spread over an area of about 24,000 square kilometers, this Italian region, in addition to being a symbol of modernity and development, offers natural wonders and an artistic heritage of extraordinary value. But before we dive into this adventure, if you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss future content and stay updated on the wonders the world has to offer. We're sure that together we will experience unforgettable moments. And now let's set off to explore this wonderful region. Welcome to Lombardy. Let's start our list with the picturesque Lake Iseo, a true gem nestled among the beautiful mountains of Lombardy. This lake enchants and welcomes you with timeless beauty, offering breathtaking views that seem to come straight out of a postcard. Its crystal-clear waters, ranging in color from deep blue to emerald green, capture the eye and invite you to a pleasant stroll along its lakeside promenade. As you walk along the shores, you can enjoy the peace and tranquility that only nature can offer. The surrounding landscape will take your breath away. The majestic mountains reflect on the lake's placid surface, creating a magical and evocative atmosphere. Every corner of Lake Iseo is a natural work of art, a perfect picture to admire and capture. Don't miss the opportunity to visit Monte Isola, the largest lake island in Europe. Here, time seems to stand still, and you can immerse yourself in a unique atmosphere, away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Wander through the island's charming streets, strolling among picturesque villages and centuries-old olive groves. Climb the hill to enjoy a breathtaking panoramic view that embraces the entire lake and the surrounding mountains. We continue our journey to Mantua, a city with a fairy tale atmosphere that will enchant you with its beauty and rich history. As soon as you pass through its ancient gates, you will be transported into a magical world where art and architecture blend harmoniously. One of the first stops not to be missed is the magnificent Ducal Palace, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Admire the facade decorated with intricate details and the frescoes that tell tales of ancient glories. Once inside, you'll lose yourself among its opulent rooms, sumptuous halls, and charming gardens, as if taking a leap back in time, immersed in the elegance and luxury of the Gonzaga court. Continuing our exploration, we'll reach Piazza del Erbe, the city's vibrant and picturesque heart. Here, you will be enveloped in a lively and picturesque atmosphere, with colorful buildings overlooking the square and markets offering local and traditional products. Sit in one of the outdoor cafes and enjoy the spectacular view, while time stands still and you immerse yourself in Mantuan daily life. Don't forget to taste the famous Espre Salona cake, a traditional dessert made with cornmeal, almonds, and butter, which will win you over with its crumbly texture and rich flavor. In third place, we have a rare gem of beauty, the wonderful Lake Como. This lake enchants visitors with its timeless elegance, shimmering waters, and the majestic mountains that surround it. It is a place that has mesmerized artists, poets, and celebrities over the centuries, becoming an icon of beauty and serenity. Immerse yourself in the magical atmosphere of Lake Como by taking a boat to explore its charming towns. Bellagio, Varenna, and Menaggio will welcome you with their picturesque alleys, charming squares, and historic buildings overlooking the lake's shores. Stroll along the cobbled streets, discovering local craft shops and delightful restaurants that will delight you with traditional cuisine. Historic villas are one of the treasures of Lake Como. You can admire the grandeur and elegance of these prestigious residences, surrounded by lush gardens and breathtaking views. One such villa is Villa Oleandra, located in Laglio and dating back to the 18th century, which has been the summer residence of the famous actor George Clooney since 2002. This sumptuous residence, surrounded by a lush park, has hosted numerous celebrities over the years. Although it is not open to the public, seeing it from afar will give you a glimpse of the charm and exclusivity of this place. Lake Como is also featured in one of the most famous works of Italian literature, The Betrothed by Alessandro Manzoni. The novel, set in the 17th century, tells the love story between Renzo and Lucia, which unfolds along the shores of the lake. Our next stop is Bergamo, a city that enchants with its medieval atmosphere and rich historical heritage. Here, you can take a journey back in time by walking the cobbled streets of the historic center, known as Città Alta, and immerse yourself in the magic of a bygone era. Lose yourself among the medieval alleyways of Città Alta and be captivated by the ancient walls that surround the historic center. The city walls will offer you a spectacular view of the city and the surrounding area, providing a panorama that will take your breath away. Walking along the ancient walls, you will feel as if you are stepping back in time, surrounded by medieval towers, bastions, and imposing gates that testify to Bergamo's history. During your visit, you must not miss the majestic Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore, an architectural gem that will greet you with its Gothic facade and richly decorated interiors. Admire the frescoes, sculptures, and precious furnishings that tell stories of faith and devotion. The Basilica will offer you a unique spiritual and artistic experience in a place where elegance and spirituality blend harmoniously. Don't forget to explore the modern lower city of Bergamo as well, with its shopping streets, trendy cafes, and cozy restaurants. Here, you can immerse yourself in urban life, strolling along pedestrian streets and enjoying an outdoor coffee while watching people pass by. The lower city offers a vibrant contemporary atmosphere that contrasts with the tranquility and medieval charm of the upper city. And finally, we arrive at number 1. Milan, the capital of Lombardy, is a city that enchants with its history, elegance, and vibrancy. Milan is a must-visit destination for those who wish to immerse themselves in Italian art, culture, and luxury. The starting point is the majestic Milan Cathedral, an architectural marvel that dominates the city's main square. This imposing Gothic cathedral will leave you speechless with its richly decorated faiade and its spires that rise towards the sky. Go up to the roof to enjoy a breathtaking panoramic view of the city and admire its majestic sculptures up close. On the highest spire, you can admire the famous Madonna sculpted by Giuseppe Perego, a golden copper statue from the 18th century that has become the undisputed symbol of the city of Milan. From the Piazza del Duomo, proceed towards the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele III, place of elegance and refinement. This extraordinary shopping gallery with its wrought iron arches, marble floors, and luxury shops will offer you a unique shopping experience and architectural beauty. You won't be able to resist pausing in front of the famous bull mosaic, which represents one of Milan's symbols. Continuing our tour, we encounter the majestic Sforza Castle, a Renaissance fortress that bears witness to the city's glorious past. As you walk through its walls, you can admire inner courtyards, charming gardens, and museums housing valuable art collections. For a more modern experience, head to the Brera district, an oasis of art, culture, and nightlife. The cobblestone streets of Brera are filled with art galleries, trendy boutiques, cozy cafes, and refined restaurants. Here, you can take a stroll among street artists, visit the Pinacoteca di Brera to admire artistic masterpieces, and immerse yourself in the bohemian atmosphere that characterizes the district. And now, we move on to the gastronomic part of our journey. We start with risotto alla Milanese, a classic Lombard dish famous worldwide for its refined flavor and creamy texture. Prepared with carnaroli or arborio rice, saffron, beef broth, and a generous amount of butter and grana padano cheese, risotto alla Milanese is a burst of flavors that will leave you speechless. The key to this dish is saffron, a precious spice that gives the risotto its characteristic golden color and delicate aroma. Next, we have Gorgonzola cheese. It is said that this delight was so loved that the eponymous town was marked in red on topographic maps to avoid being bombed. A Lombard treasure loved by cheese enthusiasts around the world. This cheese, with its creamy texture and intense flavor, has an ancient history rooted in the Valtellegio area. Gorgonzola is recognizable for its sweet, creamy paste, dotted with characteristic blue-green veins. Its production requires artisanal skill and attention to detail, following traditional methods passed down through generations. We cannot conclude this list without paying some attention to the famous Italian Christmas dessert, Panettone, which originated in Milan. This culinary delicacy has become a symbol of Christmas festivities worldwide. Panettone is a soft and light cake with a delicate texture and irresistible aroma. Its preparation requires patience and skill, as the dough is worked by hand for hours, allowing the yeast to ferment slowly and develop its characteristic sweet and fragrant flavor. And so, our extraordinary journey to discover the most beautiful places in Lombardy and its culinary delights comes to an end. We hope you have had an exciting time and that you have been captivated by the beauty of these places and the unique flavors of the region. Lombardy is a land rich in hidden treasures and enchanting surprises, from breathtaking lakes to cities rich in history and culture. We have explored places that have inspired artists, fascinated travelers, and captured hearts. If you enjoyed this virtual journey, we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos dedicated to the world's beauties. Share this video with friends and family, because travel is an experience meant to be shared. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. We hope your desire to explore new places and discover new flavors continues to grow. We look forward to new adventures together soon.